can you guys hear me?
I can.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So as I was saying, the Asia created a strong high, right? So and the 4 hour has printed this other block right here. So now our next step is what to take the entry from the other block, regardless of this rejection block up here. But the safest place for our stop loss should be the strong high, which is right here. But using that kind of stop loss, we are not going to be able to see a good perfect risk to reward. So now putting our SL here is 11 pips, and this is going to be the safest place to target. So we're not going to do this. So we are going to use probably like a 5 pip, 10 pip, let's say 5 pips, so we can easily get this low right here. So now this is what we're going to do. So I know you're going to be saying, okay, well, what if price reach this rejection block before selling? Then we have taken a loss there. You understand? We have already taken a loss. So that's just how everything works. We don't have to over complicate things. We are trying to because we are traders, right? We are trying to make profit using this stop loss here. This 1:2. 1:2 is kind of let's say it's kind of poor as a trader to target. Let's continue. So now we are okay. That was very fast. So we are using the 15-minute time frame. So price reacted from the 4 hour order block, and now it's reacting from the rejection block. But this is fine. We have already targeted this external liquidity, which is right here. Right? This is the external liquidity right here. So now this was our target. Now we don't care, right? We are not going to take another trade. Immediately price retrace here. It's not advisable to do. Even though it played out, most of the time it's not going to do. So we advise to take our two simple rules every single day. We wait for every a key level on the 4 hour, or we wait if Asia creates a strong low and a perfect order block, then that's where we are going to be taking our trade. So now this day we secured another trade. Now I'm going to show you everything until price gets to our externals, right? That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to also show you the loss also, because we're going to follow every single rule every time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to follow the rules every single time. So now moving on, right? We are going to wait for the next day, the Asia session of the next day. That's what we're going to do now. So let's play price. So this is going to be the last example, and we're going to prepare for the next session, probably I think 10th of this month. So now this is the next day, is the Asia session of the next day now. So now after the Asia session has been formed, what are we going to do now? We are going to go to the 4 hour time frame to look for a key level, right? That's what we're going to do. Look for a key level, then know if we are going to take the trade from the key level after confirmation entry. That's what we're going to do. So now let's go to the 4 hour time frame. I told you guys our time frame for POI is a 4 hour time frame or the daily time frame. When it's not clear on the 4 hour time frame, that's when you move on the daily time frame, right? If it's not clear on the 4 hour, that's when you move to the daily, right? That's what we are going to do. So now on the 4 hour time frame, what do we have here? This is the only entry we can see, the only POI we can see after price reacted from this rejection block right here. After price reacted from this rejection block, so now what's the new POI? The new POI is now this rejection block here. I told you guys the formation of rejection block. So now maybe if you use the line charts, you will see it perfectly. That's the rejection block. That's the support level right there, right? That's a clear support level right here. So now we'll move back to the 15-minute time frame. We are going to do the same thing, right? That's what we're going to do. We wait for the two types of break of structure. We are going to wait for the first one or the second one. That's what we're going to do here, right? I'm going to wait for the first one. What did I say about the first one? The first one is something like this. Then the second one is something like this. So now two of them are breaks of structure, but one is has high probability than the other one, right? That's what we're going to be doing now. So now let's patiently wait, right? Let's patiently wait for price to get there. We're not going to be forcing anything. Okay, price got. I remember I told you guys if price gets to your PY immediately, because some people are taking aggressive entries. So I'll tell you guys one of the reasons I hate aggressive entries. So remember, if we are to take aggressive entries from here now, if we are to take aggressive entries from here, this is going to be our stop loss, probably 5 to 10 pips stop loss, right? Maybe we could say, maybe we'll put our stop loss on this side here. Then target this external low here. But sometimes price is going to weak out your SL, because this is this is much to put our SL there. So we cannot put our SL above the swing high, because it's not going to give us a perfect R. So now that's why I prefer aggressive entries more. So now if price get to your POI, you have to switch immediately to the line chart. That's what you have to do. Switch immediately to the line chart. You have to what? Pay attention to the break of structure happening. So which break of structure is happening here? The second type of break of structure. So it's either you reduce your risk, or you avoid the trade. So that's the two things here. But as long as I've seen my 4-hour level, I've seen my break of structure. So now I'm taking the trade. Like, I'm not avoiding it, but I'm going to use better risk management. So that's the thing there. So we check the candlestick back. So now what the next step is, what we move to the 1-hour time frame to highlight our order block. That's what we're going to do. Now on the 1-hour time frame, where is the order block now? So now this is the order block. This is the perfect formation of the order block here. Now this is the order block here. So now what is going to be our next step? So moving back to the 15-minute time frame. Moving back to the 15-minute time frame. Now, what is going to, as long as this candle has break, pay attention, please. If this is your POI and price stop all the way here without breaking this low here, where the POI is, we are not taking this trade. Price has to break this low, right? Then the next candle might show an entry, then a continuation. But if price didn't break this low, maybe if price did something like this without breaking the low, we are not taking the trade. We have to see the break of structure directly to break this low. That's when we are going to say, okay, yes, it's time for us to take this trade. So now the next entry is going to be from this place here, right? So 5 to 10 pips stop loss, right? That's what we're going to be using. So we are going to target, let's put our stop loss maybe this high. So we could target this low right here. This is the external range liquidity of the trading range. So now let's pay attention to this. So now I'm playing price. So we can see price as mitigated this thing. So if I'm to be on this trade, I could have been stopped out at break even, because once price move, let's say this was the first drop. So I don't know if you guys do break even, but this was the first drop, right? Immediately price move all the way here, I could have set my stop loss to break even, just to be stopped out from here. So you can see this was a perfect trade right here. So you guys can unmute your mic now. And if you have any question you have written down, you can ask, so let me answer that according to what I've explained on this session.
Sorry,
you
sir.
mentioned
Sorry.
open close candle. So
Okay.
Yeah?
Sorry, sir. There was a strong low at this. I don't know if it's a strong low, but there was a sweep at that present Asia low. So I don't know if would you call that a strong low? Yes,
Okay, this one.
Yes, that one, exactly that one.
Okay. Let me explain this now. So let's say we are somewhere around here, right?
All right.
Yeah. So yes, we are somewhere around here. So what have you seen here? We have seen Asia manipulating these lows right here, right? And
Yes.
Asia giving a break of structure, I think somewhere around here. Yes. So now I said when Asia gives this kind of thing, we move to the 4-hour, right? That's what we do. Move to the 4-hour time frame to select the order block, right? So now on the 4-hour time frame, can you see any perfect order block to take this trade?
No.
So that's why we ignore this. But the thing there is not only why we ignore it. The reason why we ignore it is because I said before, there was a higher time frame POI, right? This was the higher time frame POI. So now the higher time frame POI should be the draw of price, right? Even though Asia did give the order block, right? This is the draw. This is where price is going. The order flow, right? Let me explain order flow. Price mitigated this rejection block and dropped. And now this is the new level now. So even though you're taking any trade, right? You're taking any trade, your target should be this higher time frame POI. But there was no 4-hour level here. So we cannot take this trade. We cannot take this trade, regardless of the strong low of Asia. I don't know if you get this.
I understand now. Thank you very much.
Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, next question.
You mentioned about the open close candles. What time frame you checking?
Okay.
Is it only 4 hour and daily, or you checking 1 hour and 15 minutes as well?
Yeah, I check I explained for POIs, right? We check the POIs from the 4-hour. Then the confirmation when we enter the trade, that's when we make use of the 15-minute time frame.
Okay.
Yes, the 4-hour to select the POIs is on the 4-hour. Then the entries is the 15-minute time frame. Following these simple rules I've explained how to use the 15 minutes to take the entry and the order block. So we make use of
What if you find your
Sorry, I can't hear you.
On the daily,
You're having
you find your
network is lagging.
POI
I can't hear
on
you
the
very well.
daily time frame. I said if you're finding your POI on the daily time frame,
Hello, you're like.
which time frame will you use for confirmation?
Yes. If you see your POI from the daily time frame.
Let me type.
Okay, if you see your POI on a daily time frame, you are asking which time frame are we going to take the confirmation entry from? It's the same time frame as the 4-hour time frame. So why we make use of the daily is if the 4-hour time frame has not given us a clear picture. Yes, if the 4-hour time frame has not given us any clear picture of any solid POI, that's when we make use of the daily. You understand? So, but we use the same type of confirmation, both the daily and the 4-hour, the same type of confirmation.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. For
Please,
Okay.
there was a place you were talking about if price did not close below it, that we should not take the trade.
Yes.
I didn't understand that part properly.
Okay, let me do a quick recap here. Okay, let's say we are awaiting a break of structure right here. Right? So, okay, let me redo this. So now we have seen the liquidity sweep. Now, what are we waiting for? Price to take out this low, right? That's what we're waiting for. And our POI has already been formed somewhere around here. We cannot expect price to tap this POI without closing below the break of structure. If price didn't close below here, we cannot take the trade from this one. Even though the 1 hour has given us the order block, we cannot take the entry from here because what? The break of structure has not happened on the 15-minute time frame. You know, if the 15-minute time frame just did something like this, if the 15-minute time frame just did something like this, it tap, then it did not close, then we are not taking this. We are only taking it only if it break out, right? That's when we are taking it. Then we can expect the re-entry now. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. If there's nobody closure.
But you know, if you switch to line chart, you will see something like a confirmation like this.
Yes, the confirmation has been formed, right? The confirmation has been formed.
Okay, you mean with the candle, if it did not close above below the candle.
Yes, if they it not close below your POI candle, right? If it's not close, although the confirmation has already been formed, right? The confirmation has already been formed. But if it did not close below your POI, there's no essence of taking the trade, right? Because is maybe it's either going to use it as in POI to the to move to the upside, because you have to see price breaking down that structure with a candle closure. You understand? That's what you have to see. A candle closure, or regardless of the 15-minute break of structure on the line chart. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. One more question.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You said this thing, the 1 hour order block for confirmation entries, right? Should when
Yeah.
that 1 hour, there's this way you normally mark it. The bearish candle will close, then you mark the so you don't wait for the 1 hour candle to close before 15 minutes to, or I don't so I'm confused. Is it the 15 minutes that should close, or the 1 hour candle should close? Then the next 1 hour candle will not tap it and then start dropping or something.
Yeah, I have already said something about this. I said if the 15-minute time frame give the break of structure, right? Once the 15-minute time frame has give the break of structure, if the 1 hour candle did not close, we are going to still take the trade, because the 15 minutes has already shown us the indication that what price is going to the downside. You understand? So if
Yes.
the 1 hour has not if the confirmation has already been given on the 15-minute time frame, then we are going to take the trade regardless of the 1 hour candle closure. Do you understand?
All right. Yes. Thank you very much.
Please,
Yes, sir, I have one
the
question.
next, the
You get what
next
I'm saying?
question is
Okay, sir. The question is, how can we mark this Asian range?
okay, that's what I want to ask.
Yes.
This Asian range, how can we mark it? I see there is
Please, what's
one
the
box. Can you hear me?
how can we mark the Asian range?
Yes, this
Yes.
Asian
How do you
session.
set it automatically on your trading view?
Yes.
Okay, you guys should go to indicator, right? If you go to indicator, you see Asian range. Search Asian range by NSR group. So once you search Asian range by NSR group, maybe you could take screenshots. Asian range. So this is it here, Asian range and Q zone by NSR group. So this is the one I'm using. It's going to automatically give you all the Asian range. So like it's very, very accurate.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, it's very, very accurate. Okay, any more questions?
Yes, I would like to ask a question.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't start the lecture from the beginning of the chat. How do we find our market bias every day before we take a trade?
Yeah, like the thing there is you have to because we have already sent a video on the group. You understand? At least you should try and
Yes.
check the video. If you are finding it difficult, then you could tell me on the DM. Then I could maybe do a brief video about that.
Okay,
Because we have
thank you.
already. Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Okay.
Sir,
If you want to mark your rejection
our trade, where should we place?
Please, one at a time, mister. Yeah, I can hear you.
If you want to mark your rejection block on the 4 hour,
Where should we place our
must it be
profit?
with the wick, or if you just close with the body?
The formation of rejection block is very, very simple now. It's just maybe if it's very hard for you to highlight your rejection block, you can easily use the line chart. You use the line chart, you see your rejection block on the 4 hour. Let's say this is the 4 hour time frame. Your rejection block has already been. You don't need to complicate things. If you are finding it difficult, you just use the line chart. You easily see your rejection blocks. Then if you come back to the candlestick, you find out the one that is unmitigated. You find out the one that is unmitigated. Like this one here now is unmitigated. You understand? You find out the unmitigated rejection blocks. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand.
Sir, I have
Okay.
one more question, if you don't mind.
I don't know.
You talk about bearish and bullish open close.
Yeah.
You say you find them when you are looking for your POI, when there is no POI. So what if the bearish or the bullish open close tends to be multiple? Which one are you going to choose?
Then you highlight all of them, right? You highlight all of them. Then you wait for confirmation on any of
Okay.
them. You understand? Because you are not taking aggressive entries, right? You highlight
Yes.
all of them. Then you wait for confirmation in any of them. You understand? Once price has given us a confirmation that is moving to the downside, then we know that yes, maybe this is the one price is going to use. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
A question.
Okay.
Okay, you said when taking our trend, we should target external range liquidity as
Yeah.
our take profit.
Yeah.
What if price doesn't go to that external range liquidity and just reverses? So I want
If
to
price do
know
not take,
exactly how we place our TP at exactly where price should target. We know
yeah, that's why
exactly
I
where
said,
price.
sometimes price might just do like 1:2 or 1:3, then move back to the upside without taking the external liquidity. So that's why I said the safest place should be maybe the swing lows in the market, right? The swing lows to the market, or maybe if you can pay yourself at 3R, if you can pay yourself at 3R, then you leave a break even, right, until price reaches the take profit. So like it's going to be very simple how to manage your trade. You can set alerts if when price reach 3R, you can take out small positions or you can take out 50% or 80%. Then you leave the rest to break even. So if price reaches your take profits, then yeah, that's fine. If price did not reach your take profit, at least you have secured profits. So we don't know. That's why we are traders, right? Nobody know actually what's going to happen in the market. We are just trying to follow, right? We don't know if price is going to come to this POI, but we're using past data to analyze, right? We're using past data to analyze what is going to happen in the future. So we don't actually know. We're actually trying to react. So that's why you keep following price, what price is doing. We are not trying to tell price something. We are just trying to follow what price is doing. So you either take 3R and break even to the external range, or you can take 3R as your full profit. Like, you understand? It's just based on how you choose to manage your
Yes,
trade.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, any more questions? Okay, I'll see you guys in the next session, probably April 10th. So if there is more after you guys are done with the video, if there is any difficulties, at least you should come to my DM to ask questions. Thank you guys.
All right.